classic antique cars to watching the diner enjoy a Momstrosity burger. The food is so good, you'll think they stole your mama. Mom's Diner is open daily from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 1242 East State Street, number 100. Dine in or take out. Call 775-751-9929.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. Thanks for joining us on Ace Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Tuesday, November 11th. Happy Veterans Day, and thank you for your service to all of our veterans out there. In today's top story, flight cancellations continue to pile up in Las Vegas as the FAA cuts stretch into a 5th day.
At Harry Reid International Airport, dozens of flights have been grounded. Tuesday, 26 arrivals and 21 departures, all canceled. The Federal Aviation Administration began cutting flights last Friday, part of a nationwide reduction plan affecting 40 major airports, including Las Vegas. According to the FAA, the flight reductions were expected to reach 6% of scheduled operations by today. Those numbers could climb to 8% by Thursday, as high as 10% by Saturday. Airlines are required to issue full refunds for the canceled flights, but they're not obligated to cover extra expenses, like hotels or meals. Travelers are being urged to check their flight status before heading to the airport, as the cuts and the shutdown continue to disrupt travel across the country.
A special Trump-Reagan America First dinner was held on Saturday at the Pahrump Nugget. News 25 was there and caught up with the representatives who are running for Congress in this area.
And we're pleased to welcome David Flippo, and you're running for
Congressional District 4 here in Nevada.
So we attended your campaign kickoff event a couple weeks ago in Las Vegas, and I'll tell you, man, you had the heavy hitters turn out, Lauren Boebert, Matt Gaetz, and the crowd went wild.
I tell you, a year ahead of the election, right? 1 year ahead of the general election, and to have that much support already so soon just shows that the momentum that we have in our campaign. Mm-hmm. To have those kind of heavy hitters already backing me, already behind me. The chairman, Mike McDonald, was on stage, and all those people. It was a great kickoff, great turnout. The crowd, to have that many people that early in the campaign, just shows great support. Mm-hmm. So it was tremendous.
Now, I know the videotape intimately. I cut it up, and it was. I want to piggyback off of what you said. As you picked up the mic, you said, now, who wants to continue the work of Donald Trump? What does that mean?
Well, absolutely. So what we have to do is we have to get a majority, a bigger majority, especially in the House of Representatives, and we need it in the Senate as well. But if we want Trump to be successful, we've got to get him over the top so that he's not fighting these, the moderate Democrats and the moderate Republicans, right? Mm-hmm. We have to get people in there, like Lauren Boebert said on stage, force multipliers, people that are going to support President Trump's agenda and get things passed so that this economy can get back on track.
Yeah, so tell us when you take office, if and when you take office, what are some of the paramount first things you'd like to do?
Well, so my background, military, so Veterans Affairs, things like that. My district is a big rural district. We have, just like Nye County and all my other counties, other than Clark, they're all rural. So the BLM management, the BLM release of land, and I've already had discussions with Ryan Zinke about the BLM release and how we have to do it smartly. There's a lot of things, so natural resources, those types of things that Lauren Boebert invited me to be on the committee with her on national resources and energy. My background, I had 10 years in the oil industry. we have to get energy independence back, and that's something that President Trump understands, and we need to help him with that agenda.
That's all right. Nye County, how you doing? Absolutely. Hey, I'm excited. First, I need to thank Nye County for another endorsement. Woo! Thank you so much. Their endorsement last time actually led the way in some follow-on endorsements. So I've been endorsed by Washoe County, which isn't even in my district, but it's up there with Reno. I've been endorsed by Churchill County and Esmeralda County as well. So I've got a lot of momentum from my last campaign, a lot of things that are happening really well. Nye County is the tip of the spear. I want everybody to know that. You guys led the way with your endorsement last time, which caused other counties to get on board this time. So thank you all for that. So just real quickly, I had a campaign kickoff event 2 weeks ago. Some of you guys came down for it, and I appreciate it. It was great. I hear it was a good event. I tell you, when you're part of it, you're like, oh my God, that just happened. But I had Matt Gaetz and Lauren Bober come down. The chairman spoke. And I got to introduce all of my coalition chairs, my Hispanics, my blacks, all of the network, the veterans, all of that. We have got the campaign rocking and rolling. The point I want to make this time, it's a midterm. I'll be at the top of the ticket, but we have to elect the governor. We have to elect the lieutenant governor, the controller. We have to win the attorney general and the secretary of state. If we want to fix the elections, we have to get the secretary of state. It's a must. There's no other option. And we need to clear the field for those guys. We need to get candidates in here that can win and beat the Democrats. I'm running against Stephen Horsford. He is from the far left. Absolutely. He actually went to Mamdani's fundraiser a couple weeks ago. He got on stage with AOC and Bernie Sanders. He does not represent Nevada. He does not represent Nye County. And he doesn't represent the American people anymore.
Well, it's an unconventional Las Vegas-oriented sport that usually ends in a clean sweep. We're talking about the Housekeeping Olympics, marking 35 years. Mikey Ruhan has all that and more in sports right now.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports, and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Brad Marchand is playing some of his best hockey at age 37, extending his goal streak to 5 games to lead Florida Panthers to a 3-2 win over the Vegas Golden Knights Monday night. Marchand's got 6 goals in his last 5 games, inching closer to his personal best 7-game streak from 2016. He also picked up an assist and now stands at 998 career points. Golden Knights get another shot at redemption when they host the New York Islanders on Thursday. Meanwhile, Las Vegas hosted its 35th annual Housekeeping Olympics on Monday night. Yes, it's real. The teams from hotels and hospitals around the city battled it out at Michelob Ultra Arena inside the Mandalay Bay. And events like mop relays, vacuum races, bed making, and a dance-off that was cleaner than most people's kitchens. Athletic slugger and former Las Vegas Aviators first baseman Nick Kurtz has been named the 2025 American League Jackie Robinson Rookie of the Year. At just 22, Kurtz got all 30 first-place votes, unanimous. The last time someone got that kind of agreement was when everyone decided pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. And the Aviators are already looking ahead to the 2026 Big League Weekend at Las Vegas Ballpark, when the Angels take on the A's March 7th and 8th. Game times at 1:05 p.m. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thanks so much, Mikey. And if you're up for another unusual competition, we're telling you about moonshine tasting when News 25 returns.
When it comes to your safety and security, Pahrump Lock & Safe comes to mind. Pahrump Lock & Safe has been providing security and peace of mind throughout southern Nevada. Of course, you know about their 24/7 emergency service, but there's more. Pahrump Lock & Safe offers safe opening and repair, high security safe service, electronic locks, high security locks, access control systems, and much more services. Call 702-379-8441. Pahrump Lock & Safe, your key to security.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, local business Liquor and Tobacco Express is hosting a moonshine tasting event this Friday.
Hello, my name is Justin Janetto, and I'm with Johnson Brothers of Nevada, and I'm a sales rep. And we will be holding an event this Friday from 4 to 7 p.m. here at Tobacco and Liquor Express. We want everyone to come on down, enjoy the festivities. We will be tasting some of my moonshine here. This is Sugarland's Moonshine. It's from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We've got 27 different varietals that we carry. It's a great product. We've been doing these tastings now for 3 years. We do them on the first 2 Fridays of every month from 4 to 7 p.m. And this has just been basically just a grassroots partnership with Raj and Mike and myself. We started out basically just trying some moonshine, brought in 1 case. We wanted to get it out to the people. We thought it would do well with the community here in Pahrump, and it has just taken off from there. Fast forward 3 years later, we do them, like I said, the first 2 Fridays of every month, and it is just blowing up.
He started carrying my products, which I started the company here in Pahrump about a little over 5 years ago. Actually, all the products have made in Pahrump, Nevada on the back. But yeah, he asked me to get involved and help out and provide some barbecue food to go with the beautiful tastings of the bourbon and the moonshines. And it's just kind of building. I travel around the country cooking at events, so when I'm at home, I love coming here to hang out. It's good seeing the community get involved. Raj does a lot of store picks, barrel picks, which is always great.
My name's Raj. I've had the store since 2011. We just, from there to now, we have continuous just built. I mean, building relationships with Mike, Justin, and so many other different vendors. From where we started to where we are right now, I mean, we have store picks. Meaning store picks are like, bottles that basically we take, they send us, companies send us samples, we pick out the best product out of the whole bunch. It's a process, so evolving to all that is just, we want the community involved. We do a lot of community events, like hosting, tasting the first 2 Fridays of every month. It's the community just hangs out and we have a good time.
Yeah, we'll be here 4 to 7 Friday for another one.
Let's go.
Another exciting, moment. So
yep.
Let's go.
Cheers.
In more local news, the commitment and discipline required to power our community often comes from a deep-rooted sense of duty. That's why Valley Electric Association is celebrating the significant number of veterans who bring their invaluable skills and leadership to VEA every day. To express their profound gratitude this Veterans Day, VEA has created a heartfelt video featuring some members of their co-op who have served in the military. Let's all join VEA in honoring all veterans.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, we pause. We pause to remember, to honor, to express our deepest gratitude to the brave men and women who answered the call of duty. They are our fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, husbands, wives, neighbors, and friends. They are the silent sentinels who stood guard so we could live in peace. From distant battlefields to quiet acts of service, their sacrifices have woven the fabric of our freedom. Every sunrise we enjoy, every liberty we cherish is a testament to their unwavering courage. Some returned home to a hero's welcome. Others carried invisible wounds, silent battles fought long after the gunfire ceased. And some, making the ultimate sacrifice, never returned at all. On Veterans Day, we don't just remember a date, we remembered lives. Lives dedicated to an ideal greater than themselves. To the men and women who faced the unknown, who endured the unimaginable, and who served with honor, we see you. We thank you. We honor our veterans that continue to serve our communities at Valley Electric and our family of companies. These employees have spent their lives giving back, keeping us safe, warm, and ensuring our members have electricity and internet they can depend on today and every day through good weather and bad, always moving forward, always serving. We remember and honor our veterans. Together we can carry their stories forward to teach future generations the true meaning of service and to ensure their legacy of courage never fades. For their bravery, for their devotion, for their sacrifice, we owe them a debt we can never fully repay, but we can honor it with our gratitude, our respect, and our commitment to the values they defended. This Veterans Day and every day, let us remember our heroes. Let us say thank you, and let us never forget the price of freedom.
Thanks again to all our veterans out there. News 25 will be right back.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. In today's health news, we're all looking for ways to stay healthy during any cold and flu season, especially the one coming up. And our diets may play an even bigger role than we realize.
Today's health report is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, Desert View Hospital is ready to help. We've been providing friendly and compassionate care to our neighbors since 2006, including emergency services available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Visit desertviewhospital.com to learn more. With limited exceptions, physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
I always encourage people to drive with eating a balanced breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You always have wiggle room to have your snack and your treat. But when you provide your body with the right fuel, it will be able to protect you during the seasons of cold and flu and be able to fight off those infections a lot better.
Cleveland Clinic registered dietitian Teresa Uri says a balanced plate should include a lean protein, fruits and veggies, whole grains, and dairy. Eating this way, the majority of the time will ensure your body's getting the nutrients it needs to keep your immune system strong. If you're looking for specific foods, Uri recommends things like citrus fruits, fatty fish, and yogurt. Fruits like oranges have vitamin C. Fatty fish like salmon have omega-3s, and yogurt supports your gut health, all of which can boost your immune system. On the flip side, you also want to limit certain things.
Some foods that absolutely can hurt your immune system. These are ultra processed foods. They're not going to nourish your body. They make you, they don't have the right nutrients in them. Alcohol can definitely impact your immune system. So we want to try to pump the brakes on that one.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's look through our Lerner and Rowe WeatherCam at this beautiful Veterans Day time caps. And this time lapse is facing California with clouds scattered in the area. We'll take a closer look in weather conditions this Veterans Day next.
Do you want your life savings and assets safe from the creditors and government after your death? Do you want to save time and confusion to your loved ones for the process of estate planning? Is it important to you to create a plan to provide security for you and your family? We'll protect your assets from the creditors. Don't wait. Call David M. Grant, attorney at law, for all your estate planning needs. Call today, 702-938-2244 for a free 30-minute consultation.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Let's take a look at our weather conditions in the Silver State. Death Valley tops out at 87, Las Vegas a high of 77, low of 56, Amargosa 79 for the high, Beatty 77, Goldfield 68, Tonopah 65, Carson City 70, and Fallon and Fernley top out at 68. And it is currently 72 degrees in Pahrump. We had a high of 79 with winds out of the southeast at 4 miles per hour. Humidity was at 17%. Sunrise was just after 6 a.m. And tonight we can expect an overnight low of 55 with winds out of the east-southeast at 5 miles per hour. Humidity increases to 26%. Sunset was at 4:39 p.m. And looking ahead to our 7-day forecast, we can expect highs in the upper 70s throughout the rest of this work week, with showers expected this weekend, making those temps drop to the low 60s and even upper 50s for the high. And look at those lows dropping down from the mid 50s to the upper 40s and low 40s, even 39. So it's time to grab that umbrella and grab jackets out there. It's officially fall season. That does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.